Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you. It is for the week ahead, my friends. We are at a new week. How are you? How are you, my bull gang? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you're brand new and you've never been here before, welcome. I hope you'll decide to subscribe. That subscription button is over there. And if you are someone who's always here, I do appreciate you the most. Thank you so much for dropping in. I do appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on for the week ahead. The sneak peek is uploading. It could take a while. It's been my big files been taking forever to upload, my friends. So be patient. I know you are. All right, let's find out what's going on for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what's going on, Taurus. Give me just one card from this deck here, Taurus. We're going to start with some oracles, find out what's going on with the tarot. Let's figure out what's going on here, Taurus. We've got the Elephant Spirit. What's this? The Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Yeah, so important, right? Card number 25, which is a 7. Whenever I see 7s, for me, it's about spirit looking in on you. 7s are heaven for me. It's the universe looking in on you. It's your source. I feel like elephants never forget. Right? They have big brains. They remember everything. They can remember people's faces. They can remember situations, things that are dangerous. They won't go back to those things. They're highly intelligent. And so Elephant Spirit, it says, learn from the past. Please don't forget. Don't forget the things that went on back there. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but excuse me, it feels like it could be, something that might come back to haunt you. But please, I hope you've learned from the past. I feel like I'm supposed to tell you that, it feels like you should have a long memory. It's not like you shouldn't forgive, because you should always forgive, but understand the forgiveness is for you, Taurus. It's not for anybody else. You choose to release so you can just let go, right? So you can just go about your life. And so I feel like this is telling me that you need to learn from the past so you don't repeat it. So card number 25 is a 7. Bottom of the deck we have now is a lucky time. Now I don't particularly subscribe to luck. I feel like it's all very organized in the universe, but we have card number 49. It is 13, right? So lucky 13, possibly. So now is a lucky time. So we do have, maybe it's a time of stability, because 13 is 1 and a 3, and it breaks down to a 4, which is stability, right? But 13 is also about transformation. Right? That is the death card. And so now is a lucky time. I feel like something is transforming. You're about to go on the way with some new energy here. This rabbit here has 2 babies. I wonder if somebody out there is expecting a baby in the family, or maybe you're the one that's pregnant. But I feel like there is going to be some sort of transformational energy here that's going to cause you to claim your independence, my friend. All right, let's find out what the Psychic Tarot has to say. Let's find out what is going on for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus, please. What else does Taurus need to know? Taurus needs to remember. Remember, my friend. And I say it's good to forgive, but please don't ever forget. You don't want to get yourself back in those cycles, right? All right. Got trapped in fear. We've got a foundation and temptation. I was wondering if it would show up. I'm just saying. I was wondering if it would show up. Yeah, because it says, learn from the past. I feel like you're going to get a temptation, Taurus. I feel like the universe is going to check in on you to make sure that you're still not tempted by the same old things. We've got trapped in fear. I feel like for some of you, you already know that somebody is probably going to be arriving that is going to tempt you. It feels like this person might even just arrive to your home if they're close enough to do that and they live close enough to you. It says foundation and achievements. It's like they see you achieving things. I feel like this person is going to show up to your home, and I feel like they are your kryptonite. I feel like they are your ultimate temptation. It feels like because you're doing well, or because they see that you're happy. I feel like the rainbow is here. So your hard times are over and you're beginning to flourish. And foundation and achievements tells me that you've really set a good foundation, and now you're starting to build upon that foundation. Maybe you're building a house, Taurus. But I feel like whatever it is, it's going to bring you ultimate happiness. It's like somebody sees that you have this great happy energy, and here they come. It's temptation. That's the devil energy, right? So we have trapped in fear. It says learn from the past. And I feel if you learn from the past, you will not be trapped in fear, my friend. But I feel like there is some sort of temptation coming up. Somebody, something, a situation, or a person is about to show up and tempt you, my friend. Yes, and it's in the midst of all of your happiness, in the midst of everything that's going right for you here. One card from here, please, for Taurus. We've got friendship, so it's an old friend. It likely could be. This is card number 15, which is Capricorn energy, so it could be a Capricorn. I feel like you're in a very stable place right now. Like I'm speaking to somebody who's in a stable place. Like maybe you're not wealthy beyond belief, but I feel like all the bills are paid, the groceries are in the fridge, the mortgage is good, the rent is good, your car is running, right? You're doing this. I think everything is going good for you right now. And I think that's why this person shows up, this friend. It might be an old friend. Friendship, it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And I feel like this person was in your life for a reason. But I feel like this person is someone who's toxic or someone who just isn't on the same vibration as you. They might want to try and pull you back into the vibration. So it's almost like a test of, have you learned enough up to here, Taurus? Like that's what it feels like. It feels like, have you learned things? Are your eyes open, right? We have all of this violet energy here. Is your third eye open and are you paying attention? We've got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Somebody here is on some type of a health journey, I feel. All right, Taurus. Let's get some tarot, find out what's going on here. Tell me about Taurus, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, you know that these readings are always for the week ahead, no matter where you find them, today, tomorrow, next year, I don't care. It'll find you when you need it or when YouTube pushes it to you. If you got the bell button pushed, it might come up for you then. But I feel like whenever you find it, it will mean something to you. I feel like you could have lived with this friend, or maybe you spent a lot of time in their home, or maybe they spent a lot of time in your home. But I want to say that you're no longer speaking to them or you're out of their vibration. I'm just looking at the trapped in fear with card number 8. It's like you're trapped in the head, right? Trapped, it feels like the 8 of Swords to me. That's what it feels like. And I feel like this, it's like, I don't think that you're upset that this person shows up, but I feel like this card showing up here is no coincidence, right? There's no coincidences. And card number 7, right, at 25, the universe is coming in and saying to you, don't forget, Taurus. Don't forget what went on back there. Tell me what else Taurus needs to know, please. Temperance is coming. So there is a moment of alchemy coming here. Something is about to be set right. Something is about to be, I feel like I feel like first of all, I feel like your patients are really in the place where they should be. I want to say that the universe is like, sees that you have temperance. They see that you are balanced, that you're healthy, that you're doing good, and your mind is good, and your life is good. And I feel like this is the test, right? Like, it's like going to school. What's the point of going to learn anything if you're not going to be tested to see if you understand the lesson? And so I feel like temperance is telling me that there is something coming here. A moment of alchemy here is coming. It's like something that, it's like all things need to be perfect in order for this to happen. We've got the Page of Cups. It's something that's going to surprise you, Taurus. What is going to surprise Taurus, please? This is a shocking moment of alchemy here. It's something that shows up that you're not expecting. It's like it makes things even. The 5 of Swords. It's somebody that you did have an argument with. It's somebody that, if you haven't argued with them, Taurus, I feel like you have fundamental differences. And so this person, I think, that's showing up is a temptation. And it doesn't have to be a temptation of love. It doesn't have to be that. It could be, it feels like it's a friendship. So it's somebody who's going to tempt you to go back into an old vibration that you've already broken away from. I feel like it took you a long time with the 8 of Swords here, with the trapped in fear, it says here. I feel like it took you a long time to break away from this particular vibration, and the universe is coming in and telling you, don't forget what came before the stability, before the foundation and the achievements that you have now. Don't forget where you were. Don't forget that you were trapped there. So I feel like this Five of Swords is telling me that somebody is arriving. And the person that's arriving could be a friend, could be a family member, could be anybody really. And I feel like it's somebody who you have disagreements with, who you don't agree with. You don't agree with their lifestyle. You don't agree with whatever they do. It's like, it's okay that they do what they do. I don't feel like you're telling them that they can't. I don't feel like you're judging them at all. But I feel like you're like, don't bring that shit over here. Like, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like here. And so the Five of Swords is telling me that there's about to be some sort of a conflict of energies here. I feel like it's going to surprise you, and you know what? I'm a fixed sign too, Taurus, and I don't like surprises. I don't mind surprises. I don't mind good surprises, kind surprises, but I don't like when someone puts me on the spot and says, make a decision about this right now. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. What sort of conflict are we looking at here? It's like something showing up, a surprise conflict, and it's in the Page of Coins energy. It's like somebody showing up with an opportunity that you don't agree with, Taurus. Like they see it as an opportunity. They see it as, come on back to the fold, Taurus, right? But I feel like you're not. I feel like you're in the Five of Swords energy. When this person shows up, you're very defensive. I feel like you know that the way they live their life is like they live a life of temptation. So they live it in maybe doing things obsessively that maybe hurt them spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever that is to you. I'm not going to put any labels on it, but it feels like they do something in their life that's not making them happy. They're in fact living in temptation. So I feel like they're not really happy with their life, and you're happy with your life. And now they're coming to see if they can get you back into the fold, Taurus. That's what it feels like. The Page of Coins tells me this person comes with a really, really small offer. So they see it as an offer. You see it as someone who is trying to inject themselves into your life. Someone who's showing up to tell you what they think, they think you are, and what they think that you're doing with your life. This is Aquarian energy. And so it's somebody who is going to be very pointed with you. They're going to be someone who is going to be, it's like, it feels like a little bit of gaslighting. It feels like this person is like, you should remember what happened back there. And I think you do, Taurus, because I think you got a long memory, right? So I feel like this energy is telling me that don't forget what this person did to you before. And this person's going to show up and they're going to say, like, you think you're better than me? Like, you think that because you've got all of this abundance here and you've moved into a new house and you think you're better than me? It's almost like someone's coming to test your patience. Tell me why they're bringing the opportunity. What is this opportunity here for Taurus? What is this opportunity? Justice. So they're coming to you and they're saying, look, this is the only way. The only way to fun, the only way to happiness, Taurus, is through this justice. Is through what I'm giving you, what I'm allowing you to have. It's almost like justice is like they feel justified in coming in and offering you the littlest bit. But you already have it all. Like, and when I say you have it all, I don't mean materially. I don't mean like, because this is the only pentacle here, and this is telling me that it's something small. So I don't think that you have everything. I feel like you've chosen to be happy because you've chosen to have gratitude, and that's the only way to be happy, is to be grateful for what you already have, and then more is added to you. This person might even come to you with an opportunity, and it might be because they're in trouble. It could be that they're coming in to make nice with you because there is something that they're dealing with that is of a legal nature. They're coming in to mostly get balance with you. I feel like this is somebody that you haven't seen for a while. Strength. Make sure that your courage is in place, my friend. And I feel like you're just going to have to hold yourself back, is what I think. You're going to have to hold yourself back from this person. You're going to want to toss them off the front deck, I think. I've got Leo energy here. It feels like I'm looking at the Tiger. I'm looking at the Five of Swords. I'm looking at Justice, and I feel like it has the potential to I think you have the potential to release the lion. You know what I mean? To release the inner lion. I feel like this is something here that this person is. It's almost like they're coming back because they feel entitled to come back to see you. Tell me what the surprise is. Yeah, King of Swords energy, King of Coins, and the Hermit energy. So this person is somebody who is going to tell you they've changed. They're going to tell you they've learned a lesson since they've been away. It's coming up with the Five of Swords. So it almost tells me that this is almost a manipulative energy. It's like they haven't talked to you in a while. You've been in hermit mode. They've been in hermit mode. It feels like the King of Swords, though. I feel like the moment of alchemy is a conversation that happens with somebody who's coming in who feels as though they've got you where they want you, Taurus. That's what it feels like. The King of Coins is telling me that now that you have money, now that you're doing well and you have stability and your home is good and, all of those things, I feel like this person is coming back to talk to you about that. Maybe they're going to say, how can you teach me how to make money? Can you teach me to be wise? Can you teach me the ways of the hermit? It feels like somebody here wants you to, I don't think they're coming back to ask for money. Like, it doesn't feel like that. But it does feel like they're coming back to remind you. That's what it is. They're coming back to remind you of who you used to be. Look, we all have a past. I have a past. You have a past. There's times when we acted a fool and then we think about them now and we're like, ooh, that's such a cringeworthy time, right? But we grow and we learn, right? And so this person is coming back to remind you about who you were before you were in hermit mode, before you became the hermit. It's like this person is coming back with sharp words. Now, the King of Swords coming up with the King of Pentacles. And so it feels like they're doing it in a very grounded way, or maybe they are somebody who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it feels like with the King of Swords, they could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but Virgo is here. And I feel like this person is coming in to talk to you about your abundance. So about you being the King of Pentacles, because you are, right? That's Taurus energy. It's, of course, Virgo and Capricorn because we're in a general reading, but they're coming here to talk to you about your abundance. And this is the teacher. This is the hermit who's got the wisdom, the person who spends time by themselves. Taurus, I think you're minding your business, staying in your lane. And this person's going to show up and ask you, well, how did you get this balance, this security? How did you get this stability? Tell me how. Can you teach me your ways? What else do we need to know? Why does Taurus need to have strength during this connection? During this communication? Why does Taurus need to have strength? Very interesting. So I think for some of you that this person is somebody who is very confused about how they feel about you. They're very confused about how they feel about you. They feel that you have left them out. They feel you stopped talking to them, you left them out, you pushed them out of your life. The King of Wands is here. So I feel like this person is very attracted to you. And I feel like they are feeling inspired to come in to see why you broke their heart. Like, it feels like this person is someone that you chose to distance yourself from, Taurus. You chose to distance yourself from this person because of them living in a life of temptation. It is a friend. I do believe this is a friendship. But it feels like this person is saying, like, why did you break my heart, Taurus? Why did you stop talking to me? I'm looking at the 3 and the 5, which is 8. 8 swords, right? 8 swords is over here. It tells me that you just went into your head and you decided, I need to do better for myself. But this person sees your come up or your abundance. They see that as a threat or competition. So I feel like this King of Wands sees you as competition, feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates. But the 7 of Cups being here, the Scorpio energy tells me that they're trying to take control of the situation with passion. It feels like you've left them out and they don't like that you've left them out. It almost feels like this person is used to getting their way because they're good looking or because they have a lot of passion. People are attracted to them, attracted to their energy. And they think that you should give them your energy as well. What is Taurus supposed to do in this situation? We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. You're going to tell this person exactly what's up. Because I feel like you did offer them a cup, Taurus. I feel like you offered them the Ace of Cups. And I feel like you're going to tune them in when they come back to you next. And I feel like you're just going to say to them, look, I've learned my lesson here. Page of Swords, I've learned my lesson. I know more things now than I knew then. I've become full of wisdom. And I feel like this person is coming back to you, Taurus, because they feel like you have some sort of a secret. like a secret way of finding money or getting abundance or being stable. And the truth is, it's just a lot of hard work, because that's who the King of Pentacles is. It's a lot of hard work. But this person is showing up with some sort of a small gift or a token or an opportunity to get balance with them. And I don't know that you want balance with them. I feel like they're brokenhearted because they feel like you're ignoring them or leaving them on the outside. And I feel like it's only just because you've learned a lesson. You've become full of wisdom, which is the hermit energy. And because you're full of wisdom, I feel that's why you have the stability of the mind that you have. The King of Swords is here, and I feel like you're just going to be honest. The swords that are here are really important, right? So we have 5 swords, which we know is somebody who's coming in to say, you think you're better than me? Or, it's like this is someone that you have a very different opinion of. From them. They think one thing, you think another, and you don't agree with them and they don't agree with you. They're coming in for one last shot to try and sway your opinion. So maybe that you'll come back to the fold and you'll teach them about how to be full of wisdom, how to make more money. I feel like this person is someone who might be a love interest or just wants this new path of love with you, because I feel like it is a friend. So this friend is probably someone that loves you, but I feel like you've distanced yourself from them because all they do is they follow their passions. They just follow their passions. That's it. And you're into stability. You're into really thinking clearly about what I'm doing in the 3D world. What decisions am I making that are going to affect me? And I feel like with the Knight of Swords energy and the Page of Swords, I feel like you're just going to tune this person in and say, look, you had your chance. Yeah, I'm happy now. When I wasn't happy, where were you? You were nowhere when I wasn't happy. But now that I'm happy, you're at my door. Nah, bro. It's not going that way. There we go. 3 of Cups. I feel like you are, you're happy because you've worked on yourself. Look, I feel like you are going to get some sort of an invitation. That's why this person's coming to you. They're going to give you some type of an invitation. It could be someone that you used to work with. It doesn't have to be, of course, but the 8 of Pentacles is also about self-mastery. So I feel like this person wants you. My light just switched in colors. Did you see it? The orbs are playing. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords. So I feel like you've become very stable here. And yeah, this person has a romantic interest in you here, but you've not been talking to them because the 8 of Wands is in the reverse. We got the 2 of Wands. This person is trying to come back, give you an invitation, come back to the fold. And you're like, nope, no thank you. I'm good. I'm going to go for now, Taurus. I'm proud of you. You keep your ground, man. Don't forget. Don't forget. Learn from the past. I'm going to leave that there. You guys take care. Bye-bye.